can make conditions interesting in this match. Tried to hold on there, just slipped out, bounced off the head of one of his the attacking player, and they're very, very lucky. The skipper had to pull a rescue act there, Isaiah Joseph, and well, they're quite lucky that the match is still goalless. Well, just in case you're wondering, there's a slight interruption as the player that the goalkeeper would have collided with did come off to receive treatment. Seems to be the norm nowadays that, you know, when you get a head injury, you come off.
Well, it's going to be a free kick for Miracle Ministries. Just about 5 minutes gone. And they look very positive, James. Miracle Ministries going forward. No respect is being shown to Caps. And Caps is, in fact, but you know, this Miracle Ministries, I would expect, James, a very confident bunch, having won the championship division of the Central Zone.
That's exactly what I was going to say, confidence, and when you win, brings a level of confidence, and you can see that swagger. The boys from Miracle Ministries, they're into the big times, and they've done well. They're having a Cinderella season by their standards.
The ball comes in and cleared away. It's going to be picked up here by Humphrey. And a corner for Caps.
Yeah, just went probing there with the through ball. Defender had to get low to intercept, and well, he's giving away a corner.
So the tall man at the back has gone up, Doldran. And the heads, the shot come in, but no control there from David, and went high over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for Miracle Ministries.
You really expect better from that position. It was a nicely floated in cross, had a lot more space and time than he anticipated, and without any sort of pressure, you just feel that he should have hit the target at least, or at least kept it under the bar.
So here goes Miracle Ministries trying to get something going. Going on that far side is Hippolyte. Still Hippolyte. Is he tripped? No, he doesn't go down. See, sometimes, James, you need to go down. But this is another good move. The shot coming. And then still, Miracle Ministries can't get it away. And Hippolyte in a real fight there out on that far side, and it's given away, picked up by Edwards, but he goes down. It's going to be a free kick for Caps.
Yeah, just a clumsy lunge. Uses wrong foot really to challenge to that one, and just ended up taking out the man as well. Hopefully it's not a position that will come back to bite them. Don't really want to be making those type of challenges just outside the area, particularly when it's wet conditions.
Well, Hippolyte is the man looking as if he's going to take the shot. Don't think he's going to go cross goal with this. Almost certain he's going to go straight to goal. It's of course, is it a three-man wall in place? And Hippolyte just organizing himself to maybe go straight to goal. Well, he tries to go in the first, and he does score. Well, the wall didn't do the job. The goalkeeper has not done his job. And in the 9th minute, Hippolyte has scored the first goal to put Caps in front. Josiah Hippolyte has done the number 14, has done it. And really and truly, you have to say, James, the wall didn't do its job.
Yeah, there's going to be an inquisition about the wall and then the goalkeeping as well. Yeah, the wall didn't do its job, but you felt that Yolando Brayton shouldn't have allowed that one to slip underneath him. Doesn't matter though, send it up into the back of the net, and Carapichaima secondary, they're celebrating their first goal of the match.
So in the 9th minute, it's 1-0, Caps leading. And you have to feel sorry in a way for Miracle Ministries. because they've started so well, I thought.
Yeah, they did start well, brightly as well. Do feel though, from the looks of things, this game is going to be a really close contest, and it's difficult to give away soft goals when you come into these matches where there's not that much separating the teams in terms of quality.
Well, the ball picked up there by Christopher.
Yeah, I just feel a tad bit sorry for Yolanda Britton. Wall placement might come into question as well because...
Well, I was just wondering, James, did they need a fourth man in the wall?
Not necessarily.
Because that they obviously the first post there was not covered.
Yeah, that's just bad positioning from the wall position. 2 man, 3 men, 2 men, 3 men. You know, it's how you position them. Not necessarily the numbers that count. If you had gone around the wall, maybe on the other side, but not in your first post. Should have done better in terms of ball positioning.
Well, it's going to be a throw for Caps. Christopher is going to take the throw. Gets it to Andrews. Playing that infield to Thomas Robertson. But it's cleared away. Holder gets possession. Does well. Looks around. Plays a good ball. Here, this is David getting onto that. Can he get it across? Gets the cross in, but goes straight to the goalkeeper, Britton.
I tell you one thing it does as a goalkeeper though, when you concede a soft goal in a match, it does put you under unnecessary pressure. Can be high pressure situations, and
well, here goes Miracle Ministries. This is a chance. Oh, that's a good tackle in the end. But certainly looked like a chance there for hope. But certainly was good defending in the end.
Did everything right, the attacker. But how about that for defending? Just got his body across him, and that's exactly what the coaches want to see.
Well, here goes David. Nice through ball. Away goes Edwards. Good defending again. Edwards twisting, turning with it. Looking to get it to the goal scorer. This is Hippolyte. Sends it in field. Headed away. Couldn't get a second bite at it, Hippolyte.
Well, they're certainly not shy to commit bodies forward though, Carapichaima. Lots of bodies in attack. Tell that the game plan is to set numbers forward, try to attack with numbers, and they've done that quite well, and I think it's put American Ministries under enormous pressure in the early minutes.
Here is David. Does well. Goes wrong his man. Goes wrong Woodruff. Looking for some movement inside. He should have gone with his left foot, James. You'll want to talk about that in a minute. But good ball inside. But here is Christopher being harassed by Thorn. A real thorn in Christopher's body, one would say. I didn't want to say anything else. But here goes the ball sent upfield. Cleared away by Doldron. And it's going to be a goal kick for Miracle Ministries.
Yeah, you just got to feel that's a missed chance. I'd like to have another look. Here we go. Did well to get around this man there. Put it into a really good area. But I feel it just might have been slightly, went with the wrong foot.
Yeah, should have hit it with that left foot.
Thought for a moment that it might have been a bit behind him, but on that replay, as you can see, should have gone with his left instead of trying to have the ball come across his body to use his right foot.
Well, there was goalkeeper Rivers getting it out to Holder. Loose ball picked up here by Thomas Robertson. And Thorn. This is Thorn! But that's good playing in the end from Christopher. This is Joseph, the skipper, for Caps. Looking to come forward with it. Gets it to Andrews. Hippolyte can't keep it in, and it's played out. It's going to be a through for Caps.
I think they've been a bit shell-shocked in the last few minutes. Miracle Ministries, that early goal, perhaps putting a dent in their confidence. Carapichaima, on the other hand, they're quite buoyed. Every time they attack, 5-6 bodies going forward. Have to be careful though not to leave spaces in behind.
Well, this is Holder, still Holder in possession, looking to play it inside to Edwards, and it's cleared downfield by Samuel. Hope in possession, looks for Thorne. Being confronted by Christopher and trying to play that ball through towards Hope, who would have been making that run. Comes off of Christopher. It's going to be a throw for the Miracle Ministries.
Well, this is a match that certainly many people would not have anticipated seeing Miracle Ministries go down so early. Miracle Ministries, of course, the champions of the Central Zone. Just feel that they've got more in the tank, but they've got to prove it. They're on the big stage now.
That's right. So just about 15 minutes gone, and 1-0. See the goalkeeper in the meantime. Goalkeeper Burton getting some sort of treatment as the Miracle Ministries players just coming across getting some refreshment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool conditions, not unlike the first game where we had brilliant sunshine. Weather certainly changes quite frequently in the central area. Situated just near the Solomon Hochoy Highway, just on the other side of Presal, community that has produced many cricketing greats. Think of Ravi Rampal, Dinesh Ramdin live within walking distance from this facility.
Can I go back a little way? Inchinali, the great Inchinali.
Ranji Nanan was he? Yeah.
Ranji Nanan.
Yeah.
And the Nanans, a lot of them, there was Ranji Nanan, Nirmal Nanan, and Gopal Sahadio, our wicket keeper, coming out of there. So the goalkeeper, finally, I think he's going to be Burton. The referee just having a look at him, making sure he's okay. And he's just calling the players back into position.
Well, this Miracle Ministries team, though, they do have some quality in their ranks. They've got the likes of Daniel Hope. He's been impressive this season. Scored 23 goals in 9 games. So he is one of the top goal scorers in the Central Zone. And, well, if they can get him on the ball, he certainly can get some goals. They have goals in them. Won't they need a goal now? They find themselves trailing.
So here is Caps going forward with that man, David. And eventually it's played downfield. It's picked up here by Adams. Plays a nice ball, getting Hope in position. He takes it nice in his chest. Is he brought down? No, says the referee. It's picked up by Andrews. He gets it to David. David is no doubt is going to run at Woodruff. Cuts inside beautifully. But he's fouling his man as that ball was won in the midfield by skipper Adams. And it's going to be a free kick for Miracle Ministries.
Yeah, David causing all sorts of trouble. He is quite nippy. This time just running to the leg of the skipper. Yeah, and more times than not, that will be called.
So just about 18 minutes gone, and Caps leading by that 9-minute free kick from Hippolyte. That the wall didn't do its job and the keeper couldn't hold on. This ball played forward, but it's well won here in the midfield by Trotman. Goes back to Joseph, the skipper. Ball played wide now by Thomas Robertson. This is Christopher making that run coming forward. He's got Hippolyte for company. That's his Hippolyte now. He goes past his man, but good defending in the end by Holder. This is the shot coming in. And Burton, long kick down forward. Hope is going to give chase, but it's won by Joseph. Gets it to Christopher. Plays that ball forward to Thomas Robertson. He's coming forward with it. Ball played in field. This is Edwards. But Adams wins it nicely. He's coming away with it now. The skipper for Miracle Ministries. He's going to play that ball forward, but it's picked up here by Trotman. Gives it back to Andrews. Andrews running at the defense now. Looking to play David in. And good, tough defending by Thomas. And it's going to be a throw for the guys from Carapichaima.
Yeah, that's good defending. Always showed him the line. Sent him, pushed him out wide, and never really give him space to make any inroads to the middle.
So the throw quickly taken. Gets it up towards Edwards. Edwards with a shot. Straight to the keeper. You have to think he should have done better, James. He was all alone.
Got in a good position. Tough angle to try to bend it back into that corner that he intended to. Good hands from the goalkeeper.
This is Hippolyte. Sends that cross deep. David is there, but headed away by Woodruff. But here comes Holder. Caps putting the pressure on. That's going to be too close to the keeper. Burton holds on nicely. Foul committed against Hope, and it's going to be a free kick for Miracle Ministries.
Well, I suspect that he's going to be the target of all of the attention. Hope, of course, 23 goals in 9 matches. You'd want to keep a close eye on him. Well, they're keeping a close eye on the match.
So the free kick for Miracle Ministries. Da Silva sends a deep one. The keeper started to come, and luckily he just stopped and waited, and it collected it nicely into his arms.
Yeah, I thought he started a bit prematurely.
Yes.
Lucky the flight of the ball didn't carry.
You were just about to say, James, where's he going? And you quickly stopped. But here is going to be a throw for Caps.
All's well that ends well, certainly.
Miracle Ministries thinks it's their throw, but it's going to be for Caps. Here's some of the support. Did you get some Coca-Cola, James? I saw the Coke brand ambassador somewhere around.
Yeah, that's Jonia Ferdinand, by the way. She's a national swimmer.
Oh, did she? Okay.
And yeah, got special treatment.
Did you get some Coke Zero as well? You got regular Coke Zero?
I'm watching my calories.
Yes, you are putting on. Is that Coke Zero? Make sure it's Coke Zero for me, James.
I'm sorry, it's not zero, so I'll be having all of these.
Oh, you are? Okay, well, you're out the window with those calories.
Well, I'll have to run like those boys are doing at the moment.
Well, here's the shot comes, and oh, it's just wide. Brereton was stretching for that, and luckily it went just wide.
Yeah, just wide of the mark. I looked at Brereton, though. It wasn't very convincing in the way he got down. Seemed to almost have a delayed reaction. I think he's going to be happy to see that he missed the mark.
And this is French playing a good ball forward. Adams on the overlap, but it's well skipper to skipper as Joseph had to come across, plays it out, and it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries. It's about 22 minutes gone here. And the throw taken by Woodruff, gets it to French, looking to come inside with it. Actually, that's Thorne. Thorne has come over on this right side now. And ball played down, looking for Thorne. So Thorne has come over on this right side, and French has gone over onto the left side. So a little bit of a swap of positions, not a change in formation, just a swap of positions here. So it's going to be a throw for Caps. Throw with Holder, trying to get it to David. Makes a couple meters up that left side. Holder Getting it towards Edwards. He tries to flick it on, runs after it himself, but it's well covered in the end by Samuel. It's going to be a throw again for Caps.
Again, they're putting bodies forward, putting Miracle Ministries under pressure. Haven't really seen much offensive stuff going on for Miracle Ministries. They've been mainly pinned down to defending, and I guess that wins championships. They've got to learn to defend.
Well, you certainly do. Well, that comes off of the... seems to have come off of Thomas, and it's going to be a left-sided corner for Caps. It's a much more competitive game here in the second game between Miracle Ministries and Carapichaima East. So here is the corner, but not a good one by David. And it's going to be a goal kick for Miracle Ministries.
I think what you're seeing here is different levels. Of course, Miracle Ministries coming to the Central Championship. Carapichaima, they've been at the Premiership level. They have that experience. Not their best season by any means, but it does show the difference in quality between the levels. And I think the quicker that Miracle Ministries adjust to that, then they perhaps could get back or get into the game sooner. But I think they've handled it pretty well. Just one error has gone against them.
They've done well. They've tried to attack when they could. This guy on the ball in the midfield there, Adams, the skipper, he's added some muscle to that midfield and really challenging everything. He's on the ball now, sends it nicely there towards Thorne, but he couldn't control it. And coming away with it is Holder. He's done well at left back for Caps, but holding on too long. And Woodruff, is he going to come away with it? It's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries.
Of course, Caps was at one time coached by the man who now coaches the Premiership winner.
Yeah, Randolph Boyce.
Randolph Boyce spent a long time at Carapichaima. Former national player Leon Carpet was also part of the Carapichaima. Has always cultivated lots of players coming out of the central area. They've gravitated towards Carapichaima East. W Connection has for many years used them as a catchment pool as well.
Yeah.
So they do have a football culture at Carapichaima East.
Well, the ball is sent in by Charles, and the shot coming but never got over it. It was always leaning back, and once you're going to lean back, then you're not going to get it. You're not going to get that ball goal bound. So a goal kick for Miracle Ministries. And Burton, the keeper, is going to take that kick, sends it down towards that half line, and Pope. Ball striking him and going to Adams. Adams plays a good ball. This is French in possession. Didn't control it well. Adams looking to make that run. French still in possession. He's dead. Well, what was turning out to be a promising play didn't materialize. And long ball played forward, looking for Edwards. This is De Silva. De Silva playing it towards Charles, who's come over onto this right side. Charles, ball coming off of Charles and going up towards let's see, that is Thomas, and it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries. Very strange, James. I don't know if you've picked it up. The right back, the left back for Miracle Ministries, he's come over to the right back position. The right back has gone over to the left back, and the guy who started wide left midfield, he's come over to the right midfield, and the left midfield and the right midfield has gone over. It's really strange. I'm not sure if that is some sort of tactical ploy, what they've seen, because here's Woodruff looking to put in the tackle there, and luckily The man is just skipping him. That is David. David has gone over. Well, it's all tactical going on here at the moment because David, he has gone over to the right side for Caps.
Yeah, I think the switch was really because of how well David was attacking on this side. And I think when they made that substitution, the Carapichaima coach decided to put David across on the opposite end because clearly his intentions are to attack the wing-back Darian Woodruff.
Yeah, and Woodruff has gone on to that side because David has gone over to that right-hand side. But here's Holder. No switch for them. Gets it to Hippolyte, who's come over on the left side. Ball is played nicely into Trotman. The shot comes. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Well, and he's showing off something. What's that says? For Coach Kian?
Yeah, for Coach Kern.
Kern, is it? Kern?
Well, you can't stop water from flowing, can you? And well, you couldn't stop that man. They tried to stop him.
Thomas Robertson.
How do you stop this? Well, I'm a goalkeeper, and I'll tell you, you can't. What a finish. From the time he got it, his eyes was on the prize. And when you keep your eyes on the prize and you've got technique like that, Cadian Thomas Robertson, well, then you're going to be a goal scorer. And you can tell Kern all about it.
It's for yes, I'm now seeing it. Coach Kern. For Coach Kern. That's for you, Coach. Well, this is Holder. So Caps now comfortably in the lead by 2-0. So this is Trotman coming forward with it. This is Thomas, gets it out towards Thorne, but it's picked up here by Joseph. That's a good ball, looking for Edwards. Edwards trying to get it through to David, but Woodruff plays it out and it's going to be a throw for Caps. Just about 31 minutes gone. Caps leading here against Miracle Ministries by 2-0. Goals coming from Hippolyte and Thomas Robertson.
Yeah, certainly. What a match. And Carapichaima showing that they certainly want to be in that final. They've certainly shown more intent so far in this match.
Well, Andrews looking to play that wide to Hippolyte. Not a good ball. Goes out. It's going to be a... I feel a little sorry for Miracle Ministries though, James, because they've had 2 chances basically and they've scored both their chances.
One a bit fortuitous, a bit of luck, and well, the other, no luck about that.
Yeah, brilliant goal, but they just gave him a little too much room, and he picked his spot nicely, Thomas Robertson, and he scored. He was on the ball there, and just couldn't find David. Yeah, they just gave him a little too much room, and when you give them that room, that kind of room, you're asking for trouble.
Just wonder what the response from Miracle Ministries would be. Just saw a shot of Nikolai Rivers in goal for Carapichaima. Goalkeeper coach for Carapichaima, Michael Lazarus. His son, Kanye Lazarus, might know that name, one of the national youth keepers. So he has
oh my word.
Well, maybe needs to pass on a few words to that man, Brereton, as well.
Brereton, he holds it, he smiles. Well, he can afford to smile because he got away with it, but he completely missed his kick, James.
Yeah, just didn't time it well. He panicked. Maybe could have waited for that to come to him, or just get your body in the way. Didn't need to be too fancy.
Well, here's Adams, but he can't. There's another shot, just wide. Well, they're starting to pepper the goal of Miracle Ministries.
Well, he showed that he can score from that distance, can he? Robertson Thomas. And wow, how close was that? He came very, very close to bending that one into the far corner. Just tackle, winning it, and first time going with that effort from Josiah Hippolyte. And he was very, very close to making that score 3-0.
Well, here's Caps just at the back trying to build. It's with Doldron, but he goes all the way back to goalkeeper Rivers. This is Holder. Oh, he does well. Does very, very well. And he keeps it in as well. So Holder, he's got Hippolyte for company. Hippolyte looking to go past his man, but doesn't do a good job. And in fact, Thomas wins it, and well, it's a real tussle. And the referee says that the guilty party is Thomas, so it's going to be a free kick for Caps. But a real wrestling match there, James. You would have enjoyed that.
Well, they're fighting for everything. When they said fight, they didn't mean it this literally. But there we go. Got his body in the way. Was not about to have his pocket picked, and he just pulled his man to the ground. Make a good scrum half in rugby.
Well, it's a free kick for Caps. And David is the man over the free kick. Remember the first free kick they had in the 9th minute. Hippolyte put it into the back of the net. And the keeper is, yes, he's asking the wall to come a little bit again to the left. That first post is not covered, James. And because of that, he hits the post. That's a really good kick. And he's unlucky. I give the man kicking that free kick credit. That's David. Tyrese David, he saw the far post open. He went for it because of Brereton. His positioning wasn't good, simply because he had to try and cover that first post. But here comes Miracle Ministries. That's a really good tackle coming in from Joseph.
Yeah, just to add to what you said, I think his positioning was a bit off because of the fact that the wall was not doing its job. He was trying to get their attention earlier on, didn't get back in time to cover that area, because you see he's moving because he was trying to get his wall's attention, and that can be difficult sometimes. You've got to have somebody in that wall who's looking at the goalkeeper, he's been calling and gesticulating, just can get it.
Here's a chance, and it goes straight to the keeper.
Yeah, that's good hands. Good hands from Rivers.
So two 2-0 at this point in time. Let's have a look at this again, James.
Yeah, bubbled into the area, opportunistic almost, and was very alert there. Good hands, getting over it. That's what Coach Lazarus would love to see from his young goalkeeper.
So they throw for Caps. Good ball into the middle, but headed away. Eventually cleared away by Thomas. But still, ball kept in play. The cross comes over the header, and it goes into the back of the net. The header coming there from Trotman, and 3-0. Brereton couldn't hold on, but what a good cross from Hippolyte. He is into everything. And there is the teacher, Trotman, telling the pupils how to handle a cross ball. How do you head it into the back of the net? And he showed just how. There is the man running away in the 38th minute. He's made it 3-0.
Well, the house of cards is coming down now, isn't it? Easier for a camel to go to the eye of a needle than a ball to go to the goalkeeper's leg from that distance. Well, guess what? He got it right through the legs, through the middle of Brereton. And, well, you'd have to be asking himself some questions there, Brereton. But for that man, well, all he's got to do is celebrate Ethan Trotman. He's done a good deed, and he's put his side 3-0 in advance. And, well, he can lecture everybody on how to score goals.
Yes, he can certainly lecture on his pupils as how to score goals. So we see a player down at the moment. And Brereton shaking his head. He knows he should have done better with that third goal. It was a brilliant cross, a good header, but at the end of the day, he should have saved it.
Yeah, it's a horror show for him. Long barrier, get your body behind it. Just didn't get down quick enough. Stretched forward trying to reach it with his hands. Needed to get his body down. And didn't do that. Went to his legs, it's slippery.
As Doldron seems to be in a lot of pain. So the players there, while Doldron is getting treatment, the players just getting some refreshment. So Doldron gets up, so that's good news.
Oh, the whole atmosphere shifted. The whole atmosphere shifted here at the Bolden Stadium. Miracle Ministries, they came in so full of confidence, and you've got to feel sorry for them. 2 errors getting Carapichaima into the match. Of course, take nothing away from that second goal, a brilliant goal, but you just feel that they don't deserve to be 3-0 down at this point, and it's just knocked the wind out of your sails almost.
Yeah, it says, and 2 of the goals, you have to say, were bad defensive errors. They allowed Hippolyte to cross that ball for the header from Trotman. The keeper should have done better. And then the first goal from that free kick, the wall was badly positioned, and so by the time the keeper tried to come across to get there, he couldn't, and the ball ended up in the back of the net. So really and truly, they have given Caps 2 of the 3 goals.
Yeah, and I think if they are to get back in this match, it's a tough ask, overturning a 3-0 scoreline. If they are, the halftime talk, it's got to be about motivating the goalkeeper, because his confidence at the moment, Brereton, might be shattered a bit. The last thing you'd want is your goalkeeper to be lacking confidence in a match like this.
But not only that, you have to think they've got to get a goal before halftime, because that could change the entire complexion of the game and the team talk at halftime. This is the Silva. And good tackle from Trotman. Hippolyte looking for Edwards. The keeper is coming. He's in no man's land. And the ball is played. Goes just wide. Well, David did the correct thing. He went for the far post because the goal was at his mercy, and it just went wide, James.
Should have scored there, should have scored. The keeper was a long way off his line. And that's the confidence that I was talking about. In a situation where his defender had it under control, there was no need for the goalkeeper to be racing off his line like that. He's fortunate that it didn't come back to hurt him. But they've got to settle that man at the back with the gloves at the moment, or they can be out of it. Defender has it under control. He's taking the defender wide. There's no need for the goalkeeper to be at the top of his area. No need.
Well, here is at the back Joseph for Caps. Gets that ball nicely towards David. Sends it into Edwards. Edwards turning with it, trying to do a little too much. He should have been trying to lay that off, and was not able to lay it off, so it comes right back down to Holder. He plays a good ball in field towards Andrews. This is David. That's goal number 4 in the 43rd minute. David makes it 4-0. Long ball played up to him. He ran onto it beautifully, and he aimed for the far corner, and he put it easily into that far corner, James.
Yeah, what do you do when he comes looking for you? The Grim Reaper came knocking, and he came right at the front door. This one taken well by David. Used his body to get around this man well. Always had his eyes on the prize. Yes, that burst of pace. He looked up and through the front door. Yep, I'm coming to take your ghost. And that he did indeed, getting it just past the first post of the goalkeeper Brereton. And well, just feel it's game, set, and match.
And you look at that goal, James, a lovely ball from the back from Andrews, long ball. What impressed me most about that was the take from David. He took it on his chest, turned with it beautifully, then beaten for pace, just outran the defenders and scored a really good goal. He's been knocking all afternoon. He hit the post, he missed an open goal just now, went for the far corner, and I think he deserved that goal. Here's Andrews. Or Edwards, sorry. Looking to get it towards David. And it's picked up there by Woodruff. And ball still in play. This is Woodruff. Now it goes out of play and it's going to be a throw for Caps.
Yeah, and this is a play you're talking about. Good ball into David.
Look at that.
He's a small guy. He's used his body really well.
And he turned with it nicely, didn't he?
Yeah, turned past Woodruff. And then there's that burst of pace. Left his man for dead, De Silva.
And look at the finish. Good finish as well. That was a very good goal. Here's Hippolyte. Gets a return ball from Trotman. Hippolyte. Still Hippolyte. Oh, that's a good tackle in the end coming from Skipper Adams. You had to think he had to get there, James.
Yeah, that's like a good movie preview. A good trailer without the end product. It looks so good. It's one of those moves that you just think deserve a move. Oh, there we go. You call that a belt and then slipped it there. The 1-2. Look at this. Clever to find him on the blind side. And all he had to do here was finish.
I thought he should have gone with the left foot. When he went back onto that left foot, tried maybe one touch a little too much. So we're coming up to 45 minutes. We'll have to wait and see just how much added on time there will be. This is Thomas. Gets it towards French. Plays a good ball over on the far side. Thorne couldn't control it. It's going to be a throw for Caps. Throw sent up towards David. He can't keep it in. And we see 45 minutes have gone and no added on time given by the referee. And it means that at half time, Carapichaima East, they're leading here comfortably by 4-0 against this Miracle Ministries team. And you have to say that they haven't been bad. They've been trying to knock the ball around. They've been using their wide players in French and Thorne. It's just that the 4 chances that Caps have had, they've put away all. So let's so we're at the half here, and at the half, Carapichaima East, they lead in this central zone. Intercol, COCA-COLA Intercol semi-final. They lead the Miracle Ministries by 4-0, a comfortable lead here at the moment. Let's take a break. Welcome back here to the Atto Bolden Stadium. We're at the half in the second semi-final of the Coca-Cola Central Zone Intercol and Carapichaima East. They're showing who is boss here. They're leading the Miracle Ministries by 4-0. Let's have a look at the highlights.
So the highlights start with Carapichaima East, and this man in particular, testing that man, goalkeeper, got done well to make the early save. Miracle Ministries though didn't start too badly, had a shot on target on the opposite end as well, but then Josiah Hippolyte started the slip and slide, then this thing wrong around the wall. Maybe a bit better, should have been done by Yolanda Britton, and that was 1-0. And then continued to torment. This time Britton did well to hold on, continued to huff and puff, and they tried from all sorts of distance. Ethan Chotman trying his luck without luck, and then everything good. Hippolyte was involved, and when he set up Cadian and Thomas Robertson, well, you can probably call that the game goal of the match. Top corner, sending it out to Coach Kern, and then later on a good tackle would put it on a plate, and this time he couldn't find the target, Josiah Hippolyte. But then later they came knocking with a header and right to the goalkeeper, Ethan Trotman, getting just reward and is able to lecture everybody, show him just how it's done. And he thought it was over. It wasn't, because the best was yet to come. Tyrese David with the spectacular turn, burst of pace, and the finish of Erling Haaland perhaps. What a finish from him. Maybe more Burton could have done. But at halftime, after 45 minutes, it was Carapichaima East that led this match by 4-0. Although they did still put more shots on target just before the close. One of the moves, and look at this, clever ingenuity, just missed the end product. Good tackle though from the Jacquil Adams, and that's how the cookie crumbled. 4-0.
Yes, 4-0 was what she wrote at the half, and look at the distance in terms of shots. 13 shots for Caps, 3 for Miracle Ministries. Shots on target, 7 for 3. There were 3 fouls to 2. No yellow cards, no red cards, yet no offsides in the game. 2 corners for Caps, and 3 saves each by the keepers. But look at that possession, 90% possession for Caps as opposed to 10% for Miracle Ministries. Let's go down to Hans and see who he's got with him at the half.
Thank you very much, Colin. Right now joined by Coach Sombrano of Miracle Ministries Pentecostal High School. Tell me about the first half, the faults, the things that the team did well. Let us know.
Well, in the first half, first of all, I'd start with the defense. We need to tighten up a little bit more on the defense and in the middle of the field to stop the shots from coming in, because the player Carapichaima playing basically is to get the ball in the center and hit from on the outside. So we need to close down on the middle a little bit and stop the shots from coming in.
Now, at the start of the game, you spoke about studying Carapichaima East Secondary School. How is that going to play into your strategy in the second half?
Well, the strategy from on the second half, they change up the play a little bit. So tactically, we had to change up our play a little bit when we go into the changing room. We need to just refocus, and we'll be all right when we come back out on the second half.
All right, all the best. Thank you very much, Coach Patrick
Thanks
Sambrano,
very much for having me.
Miracle Ministries Pentecostal High School. Right now joined by Assistant Coach Hudson Charles of Carapichaima East Secondary School. Let's talk a little bit about that goal Caden Thomas Robertson scored and the fact that he actually showed us for Coach Kern. Tell us what that's about.
Well, the whole thing is about it that in the dressing room he said he's going to score.
Right.
Right. He had this whole feeling,
yes,
right, to prove everyone wrong, because the guys and I'm saying he wasn't shooting and scoring, right? So he made a promise, and I made a promise to him that once he scored, I have a ball there for him, so he will receive his new ball, right? Our team are playing amazing. The way how we control the game, we really started off very quick, right? And that is what we really wanted. We achieved that, and I hope in second half we can continue it, right, and just play the ball a little more on the ground and just have fun.
Yes.
That's the most important thing at the end of the game.
Coach Hudson Charles, thank you so much. All the best in the second half. Carapichaima East Secondary School. Looking at the score here at the Central Zone semi-finals of the COCA-COLA Intercol. Carapichaima East 4, Miracle Ministries 0. We come back with more at the Atterbolden Stadium.
Welcome back here to the Atterbolden Stadium. We're at the half, and as you can see, Carapichaima East, they're comfortably in front here by 4-0 against the Miracle Ministries, and it's they're already out on the field, Carapichaima, and not surprising because they don't have to think very much of what they have to do. They will just want to continue with the same. You know, they've got the two wide players in Hippolyte and David. They are creating real problems for the Miracle Ministries defense. And then the midfielders in Thomas Robertson, Trotman, Andrews, they're controlling that midfield, getting the ball wide to both Hippolyte and David, and they're creating real problems. Defensively, they haven't had much to do. The Miracle Ministry is going forward with French, Hope, Thorne, Adams and Da Silva haven't looked bad going forward. They just have not been able to penetrate that Caps defense. There is the goal scorer of the fourth goal, or the third goal, sorry, that's Ethan Trotman. And been there, some of the ball girls refreshing themselves. And we see the Miracle Ministries team now coming back onto the field. The number 9 player there, Jaden French. And the big question is, can they get back into this game? I can't see it. It's going to be very, very difficult for them to turn this 4-goal deficit. And but we've seen stranger things in football. And we're just going to get the second half underway. And it's going to be Caps. They're going to be kicking off. And Caps have made a sub. We'll give you that substitution in a minute. So it's going to be, is it going to be Caps? Number 4 is coming on. Looks like Mayers. So 4 is on. And 16 is off, Emmanuel Edwards. And number 4, Mayers. Mayers is on for Edwards. And we're just about getting ready for the start of the second half. And here we go. As Mayers gets his first touch. That ball seemed to have come off the hand, but the referee says play on. Away goes David, down that left side. And a real tough challenge coming in. But the referee has called the play back because there was a little bit of pulling on David by Woodruff. And it's going to be a free kick for Caps. The man going to take the free kick, going across to take the free kick, is Hippolyte. So Hippolyte already scored 1 goal. He scored the first goal here. 4 different scorers. As the wall is in place, looks to be a 4-man wall. And it goes towards that first post. And it hits the outside of the net. So some of the fans here thought it was a goal, but the ball hit the outside of the net, and it's a goal kick. The goal kick already been taken. As going forward with it is a long ball played forward there by Woodruff. David does well to keep it in, sends that ball forward, gets it to what's looking like, let's say, the man taking that responsibility was Andrews, but he loses out as Adams plays a long cross field ball, but luckily he gets back possession, chips it forward, looking to get it towards French. French still in possession in a real tussle here. He loses out. Ball picked up there by Thomas Robertson. Played towards Hippolyte, making that run going forward. Looked to be Christopher coming all the way from the back. So this is a Joseph in possession for Caps, and he's fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for Caps. So Joseph winning the free kick. So just about 2.5 minutes gone so far in this second half, as Christopher is going to take the free kick. Chips it forward. Ball played back nicely here. In possession is Christopher. Does well. Gets past Thorne. Looking to get it to Hippolyte. Samuel. Getting that ball to Thomas, and Thomas still in possession. Thomas does well, comes out of it, plays it forward towards Hope. Hope turns with it, looking to go forward, but Hippolyte comes all the way back, puts in a good tackle, and one back here by Thomas. Thomas just holds on that bit too long, so the tackle's coming in now, fast and furious. Oh, that's a strong challenge from Hope. He's not holding back. The referee has a word with him, as if to say, you've got to be a little careful, son. But he hasn't awarded a free kick. It's the throw. This is Hippolyte. And a bit of pulling from Hippolyte on Thomas. And it's going to be a free kick for Miracle Ministries. They still lead by 4-0. Start of the second half. Just coming up to 4.5 minutes of the second half so far. And the free kick sent towards Stone. He couldn't control it. It's going to be a throw for Caps. Christopher looking to get it down to what's Thomas Robertson, and it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries. Looks like Adams is going to come across, or is it a free kick? No, the referee has awarded a free kick. So Adams is coming to take it. See a little bit of a problem here between Hope. The referee is having a word with Hope and with Daltron and asking them just to kindly behave themselves. No card is being issued. He just wants all the play acting to stop. So here's Adams with the free kick, as Hope backing into Daltron. As Adams, that's not a good ball, but eventually it falls towards that man on that far side in Thomas, or sorry, in terms of Samuel, but they give it away to Christopher. Coming forward with it is Andrews. Still Andrews. Loses out. And this is a good turn. Very, very good turn from Woodruff. Ball played back by French. This is Adams. Adams seems to have taken up a central defensive position. Sends a good ball towards French. This is French coming across nicely. To cover is Joseph, and eventually he puts it out of play, and it's going to be a throw for Caps. We see a player down on the far side. It seems to be, let's see, it wasn't the skipper, but it could very well be Samuel who made the challenge. There he is, and he's looking to get some treatment. I think it's Miguel Samuels, but we'll have to. Yes, it is Samuel, and he's getting. There is. Let's have a look at it. He was played the ball, and a little bit of a late tackle coming in there on him.
Yeah, that was a painful.
Yeah.
It's a step on the instep, and if you've played football at any level, those certainly can take your lights out. Samuel certainly feeling the hurt. Take a while to recover, but usually brush those off and you can continue, but doesn't take away the pain though.
So he's got to make his way off. There is with the physio, KP, as we see throw for Miracle Ministries. This is French with the throw. Gets that ball in field, but picked up here Oh, that's a good turn. So a throw for Caps. Ball headed down and then cleared back upfield. So it's going to be a throw for Caps.
But he seems to be all right now. He cleared that one. He's back on his feet. He looks sprightly again.
So Holder looking to get it down towards David. He couldn't keep it in, and it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries. Holder getting that ball forward. It's with David. Plays that ball forward, looking for that man, Mears. This is Mears. Good turn by him. Sends it down for David, but it hits a little too far, and out comes Brereton. Slams it upfield. And French couldn't keep it in play. It's going to be a throw for Caps.
Just a wonder why he didn't use his hands though, Brereton. Was a ball played through. Had lots of time to pick it up. He opted for route one. And well, possession is traded right back to Carapichaima.
So here is Caps back in possession. Hippolyte. Oh, this is Hippolyte getting it from Thomas Robertson. Plays it in field. But it's going to be a free kick as Miracle Ministries looking to make 2 substitutions. Samuel.
But Samuel is already on. He came off when he got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. So the substitution is number 7.
Sean Paul. No relation to the Jamaican dancehall star.
Well, Sean Paul is on.
Well, he's got to get busy. I'm sure that's the instructions.
So just the one substitution Miracle Ministry is making. Number 7, Sean Paul. Well, this is Hippolyte. Can he capitalize on the mistake from Charles or from Thomas? This still Hippolyte sends it in field. Eventually, it's cleared up field. This is Thorne. This is the cross. Ball played up field. This is Hope in possession. Sends it forward. Looking for French. This is French. Looking for some support. He's got Hope coming forward. And eventually, it's picked up by Andrews. Ball played in field. This is Mears. Gets it towards Andrews. Hippolyte. Played in field. This is a chance. That's goal number 5. Tapped in here. Easy as you like from Thomas Robertson.
Well, it was very easy in the end for him. And what a finish that was, in the right place at the right time. And after that ball came into the area, it came into him nice and easy. Lots of space out wide. Had time and yet space to pick his spot. And look at this. He just steered it with the precision of a ship captain in the Suez Canal. And it found the far corner. And well, that's a beautiful goal, isn't it?
Yes, he controlled it nicely. Thomas Robertson, he just used that side of the foot and the left foot, and he guided it away from the goalkeeper, who had no chance. 5-0 now, Caps leading.
Yeah, that's his second of the match, and what a goal that was.
So 5-0, Caps leading. We're in the 58th minute of this game, so we could very well see a couple more goals, James.
Yeah, I don't feel like this match is anywhere close to being ended. As a contest, it might be, but in terms of goals, still feel that there are quite a few in store, particularly for the team wearing green.
So, is it? Let's have a look.
But we had Sean Paul come in. Now we have Romario coming in.
Yeah, Romario Sombrano is the man coming in. And Logan is the man off.
You always look at these names of these football players and you can tell where the inspiration comes from.
That's right. Well, here is a long ball played forward, looking for Thomas Robertson. And Burton goes down, not too sure what happened. He's on the limp, but he should be okay.
I think it's a bit of time wasting, really.
Well, here is confirmation of the first substitution. Sean Paul coming on for Woodruff and Sombrano for Logan.
Well, no doubt where that inspiration came from.
Yes, no doubt Romario. There's also a Romario da Silva on the Miracle Ministries team, so you've got two Romarios now
You'd be forgiven for thinking that's a Brazilian player if you just look at the name. Romario da Silva.
That's right. So you've got Romario da Silva and Romario Sombrano.
Of course, my favorite Romario, the Romario that won the World Cup pass with Brazil 1994. Also a Barcelona player.
Are you a Brazil fan, James?
Huge Brazilian fan.
Okay, so you're backing Brazil to win the World Cup.
Yeah, I think it's a done deal.
You think it's a done deal?
Unless, of course, you talk about that short guy with the number 10 on his back with the abbreviation with the stripes.
Well, the goalkeeper is out of his goal. He's sitting. The referee's got to stop it. You've got to stop it. Because the keeper was down. I don't know if Hippolyte saw that. If I was Hippolyte, I would have gone straight for goal.
I think he did, but he probably tried to get a one-up. Perhaps not the most sporting thing, but hey, it's all fair game, isn't it?
Yeah, the referee didn't see it. In fairness to the referee, he probably didn't see. He was following the play. I myself, only when I looked up and saw Hippolyte going down the line, I realized the keeper was sitting just inside the area. Let's have a look at this.
Might be a bit of cramp, actually. It's always coming down here.
Look at the keeper now.
Yeah, wasn't having a rest, I can assure you that. Hands up, that's a call for help.
I don't think Hippolyte saw him. He tried to cross the ball, didn't he?
I'd be concerned if he didn't.
There is Yolandro Brereton receiving some treatment.
What do you tell those guys now? I mean, looking at it, it's really about keeping them motivated.
Well, you got to tell them to play to the plan. You must have had a plan before you came into the game. And you've made some mistakes. He's talked about his defense making silly mistakes. So you've got to say to your defense, guys, we got to pick it up. You've got to get back your proper structure. And you've got to keep making these silly mistakes.
Yeah, I think the underbelly has been shown of Miracle Ministries. They've had a good run this season. But when the big bad wolf came huffing and puffing, your House of Chores was totally taken down. It's a learning lesson, a steep learning curve, but I'm sure that these boys will take all the positives from this match and use it for their future progress.
Well, we see is it another substitution? Yeah, Miracle Ministries, they seem to be changing their keeper.
No, he had his hands in the air, and I think he must have been saying that he was okay. Coach perhaps deciding not to take any chances. He does look a bit disappointed, though, Brereton, that he's been asked to come off. And
Kyron Guy
why wouldn't he?
Reserve keeper.
Yeah, he's clearly not happy. Yolandro Brereton.
Yeah, so he's making his way off.
I never liked as a goalkeeper being introduced in a game. It's difficult when you're sitting on the bench quite a long time, as perhaps he's had, for over an hour, and you're asked to come in a game at this intensity, particularly with your team under the gun.
Brereton doesn't look injured. He's walking very briskly. He's very upset, and I think he's gone beyond the bench, and he's past the bench, and he's heading straight to the dressing room. So James, I don't think he's very happy. happy.
Yeah, doesn't look a happy camper.
So here's Adams. Does well. Oh, he still has got possession, and eventually Hippolyte is playing it out, and it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries.
Disappointed we didn't get to see much of Daniel Hope.
Yeah, he looks a pretty tricky customer, does he?
Yeah, 23 goals, 9 games. He certainly has a very good record this season. Just not enough service for him tonight.
Yeah, he's coming up against a much better team than the teams they would have probably met in the championship division. So, Guy gets his first touch. This is Thomas being harassed by Hippolyte, and Hippolyte does get possession, gets it back to Christopher, and going up this left side. This is a good run. This is a good run from French. Going up that left side, trying to get it in, but it's quickly snuffed out by Caps. This is Da Silva. Actually, that's the wrong Romario. That's Sombrano. Samuel does well, but he's got to be careful. Gets it to Thomas. That ball is going to be played a little too far forward, and it goes out. It's going to be a throw for Caps.
Yeah, I think you can combine Richard Thompson with Usain Bolt. None of them was going to get that. It's too far ahead, particularly after he made a long buster just moments earlier. So it's going to be a tough ask.
So 65 minutes gone here. Still 5-0. Caps leading. Carapichaima East against Miracle Ministries. Hippolyte does well to keep it in, but Da Silva wins it. Gives it right back to Hippolyte. Plays that ball good ball towards, let's see, that is David, who's come in field now, but it's picked back up here by Sombrano. Hope. Still turning with it, and he wins a foul. You could see he's a tough customer, isn't he?
Yeah, he showed lots of strength and some good footwork as well. Would love to see that much closer to goal. Unfortunately for him, got that service way out in the middle.
Yeah, he's not getting that close to goal, and that's the problem. He's not getting the kind of service that he would have wanted. Is that ball going forward? And Rivers does well, clears it, but here comes Miracle Ministries trying to pull a goal back. Eventually, it's cleared away by Andrews.
Yeah, that's the best that we've seen from them. It's a long ball into the area. Forced the goalkeeper really into action. He couldn't hold on. And then, well, they thought for a moment that he might get something from it. A bit unlucky. And, well, he has to get some pain treatment right now because he's in a spot of bother.
Yeah, it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries, but the player down. Let's see. Is that Hope down? I think it's Hope actually. Bit of a clash with the keeper. Yes, it is Hope. He's getting some spray towards the thigh and knee. So a throw for Miracle Ministries. So substitution for Caps. Appears that Trotman is making his way off, and the number 13 player, that's Shea Rez, is the man on. The ball headed away. Hippolyte is going to get there before anybody else. Sends that ball forward. Gets it to Christopher. Christopher making that run going down that right side. Is he good looking to get the cross in? Goes straight to goalkeeper, Guy, who was coming as a substitute, sends it
first touch.
upfield. Yeah, that's his first touch.
Confident one as well.
Well, this is Samuel. Sorry, Shagwanas. Where did I get Samuel from? As the ball played upfield. I suppose the green.
Yeah, some teams are San Juan, known for their green color.
Yep.
Caps, known for their green color. Princetown, secondary. And of course, can't forget St. Augustine, the green machine.
The green machine. This is hold up for Caps. Oh, he does well. Gets wrong his man. Sends the ball across, cleared away by Thomas. But it's going to... The shot comes. That's not a bad effort if it was on target. The shot coming from Hippolyte certainly would have given the goalkeeper something to think about.
Well, nobody's going to give a man flack who scored one of the gems of his game. Probably just has one or two. After that, well, it's a different story.
So coming up to 70 minutes in this game as Thomas picks it up, sends that ball forward. And coming across is Joseph, does well. He got there before French. And it's going to be a throw for Miracle Ministries. So here's Thomas with this throw. Flicks it on, but it's going to be cleared away by Doldron. So Doldron with the clearance goes out. It's going to be another throw for the Miracle Ministries.
Oh, sun just setting here at the Ato Bolden Stadium. It's the floodlight or two coming on. Team just losing some of the steam that we saw earlier on. Carapichaima, well, they've taken their foot off the gas somewhat. American Ministries have been allowed to come into the game a bit more.
Well, this is Adams. He's got some support, but he's holding on to it. Luckily, he gets it through. He had some support ahead of him in Thomas. He didn't use him, but kept running with it. And French trying to get the better of the man who came on. That's now of Thomas Robertson, and the shot going over the bar. And it's going to be a goal kick for Miracle Ministries.
Yeah, he never looked balanced when he hit that one. He was leaning back, never fully in control of it. And well, the end result is exactly what you saw.
This is Hippolyte. David, back to Hippolyte. Sends that ball forward again. David in possession, but it's cleared away. This is Stone. He can't keep hold of it. And in fact, the man who has come on as a substitute here is going to play that ball right across. And that is, let's see, the man there in Mears. But still, the heads go up, headed away. Adams does well.
Well, I'm not sure that would inspire confidence from his coach. Although it did look good, the technique from the skipper. You don't usually want your centre halves taking it down in the box with enemies swarming around.
Well, here's Mears, but he loses out to Adams, and Adams clears his lines, sends it high upfield. And Hope, he is fouled, and I think the referee is looking for that yellow card, is he?
Nah, he's going to be that disciplinarian. He's going to give a talking to first.
I think he's had enough of Doldron, is he? Yes, and he's giving Doldron a yellow card.
Well, how much can you talk before you bring forth action?
Yeah, he spoke to Doldron on more than one occasion. And Adonis Doldron is the first man in picking up a yellow card. So the Yellow card goes to Adonis Doldron, the number 2 player for Caps. And ball played back, but here's David in possession. Looking to get that ball to Christopher, but he's offside.
That was very, very close. Very close to the naked eye. Looked good, but of course the assistant referee is much closer than we were.
Well, here goes Caps. This is Christopher cutting inside with it. Christopher looking for that shot, but that's good defending. Excellent defending. But Christopher regains possession. The ball sends it away, then sends it into the danger area and cleared away, but this is hold up. Still hold up. Lays it off for Mears. This is Mears. Sends it across. Cleared away here by Samuel. And it's going to be a throw for Caps.
Well, certainly putting on some more pressure. And well, the new man, well, there we go. Taking close notes from a goalkeeper, one goalkeeper to another. National under 17 goalkeeper, Antoine.
But here is Miracle Ministries playing that out, and it's going to be another throw for Caps. Just about 15 minutes left in this game, and Caps leading comfortably by 5-0 after 75 minutes. Adams with the header, goes over the bar. Oh, the keeper couldn't get it over the bar, and it seems to be David. Yes, it is. Therese David has made it 6-0.
All the numbers are adding up, and it's more and more David. He's been a terror that walking by day for this Miracle Ministries team, and for that man, well, he's a nightmare. You'll be dreaming about him tonight. This is where it started, the samba legs movement, and just height working against him. The defender not really getting a good clearance. Not much the goalkeeper could have done. And well, David, if you offer him supper, well, he's going to eat it. In fact, it is Thomas Robinson who gets a hat trick.
Is it Thomas Robinson?
So it's a hat trick for Thomas Robinson.
Yes, that's right. Not
Cleaning
David.
up the spill.
Yeah. So a hat trick for Thomas Robinson in the 76th minute. Excellent on his part. I thought for one moment there it was David, but it was Thomas Robinson in a very attacking. Here's a goal! Well, Miracle Ministries, they pull one back. Can you believe it? It looks to be Jaden French. There he is. He's running back with the ball as if to say, come on, game on. James at 6-1.
Well, there's a French kiss for you. Sometimes you pray for certain things, it takes forever to come, but it does come eventually. And Jaden French, well, he was rewarded. Miracle Ministries, their school of faith, and they have been rewarded. And well, the fans are loving it. Doesn't matter the score, they're just happy to see one in the back of the net. An error mixed up. Jaden French had one opportunity, and boy, did he take it in style.
Yeah, he took it well, because that ball just a loose play. The ball came across him. What I liked about that more than anything else, James, he hit it one time and he hit it down into the far corner. Excellent goal on his part. Well, here goes Caps.
Well, despite the score, I'm sure that the Miracle Ministries team would feel a lot better. The supporters in particular, that they were able to get on the score sheet.
They've pulled the goal back. 6-1. So we've seen 7 goals in the first game and 7 in the second game. Here is Andrews.
Well, he did hesitate before whipping that in because it seemed to bounce off his hands. Looked at the referee, looked at the linesman, then saw that nobody saw anything and he decided to play on eventually.
This is Christopher. He's no. The strange thing is, Christopher has gone into almost a wide. Here is another chance. Is he pushed? The referee says no. Play on. As Adams looking to dribble and come out of his box. Well. Sends a long ball forward. Hope is given chase. Let's see. Can he get past? Oh, that's great defending from Joseph. You mentioned Hope, James, and he is a speedy player. He's tough, but I think the referee has ordered. Let's see. Is it a free kick? Or I don't think it was offside.
Well, not even a seesaw could give you as much end-to-end action as this. It started with that man, dribbled out of the back, sends a long one forward. Daniel Hope got on his bike, and well, for a moment there was a glimmer in his eyes until that guy stepped in. You're not gonna pass me.
Yep. Isaiah Joseph, a foul committed on him, so a free kick for Caps.
Well, do you believe in miracles, Colin?
Oh yeah, we certainly do. And
more and more they're getting involved in the match.
This is played for Christopher. Sends it across. Mears. He couldn't get the shot away. Keeper guy gets it towards Andrews. Wins it back for Caps. Is he going to look for the shot? You could see him setting himself up and then found that he couldn't get the shot away. This ball goes to Mears. Sends it across. Christopher can't get his head in.
Oh, that's a good touch on the defender. Just took it off the head of the man looking at the far post, Samuel Christopher.
Hippolyte, long ball forward, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper.
Well, match certainly has woken up. Start over from 0-0 now. Could be a good contest.
This is Hippolyte. Does well. Plays a good ball in field. Gets it to that man, Thomas Robertson. Sends a long ball forward. Mears is given chase, but he's offside, and it's going to be. I don't think the referee is looking at that. He's going to go. He's going to give a goal kick. So let's have a look, James. The SportsMax app moment.
Yeah, and it's Thomas Robertson. He scored a hat trick today, but arguably the best of the lot. Pick a pan, pick a corner. Well, he certainly picked a corner, and well, nothing that man in goal could do about it. Besides spectate, did have a front row seat, and that's our SportsMax app moment.
So there are some of the spectators not too sure who they're supporting.
Well, I'm supporting a hairstyle, one at the right of the picture.
Well, I know you would support that. You're a stylist yourself, James.
Yeah, not that fancy though.
Oh, it's time you start to get fancy.
Lots of colored hair. She had what, pink and purple. You've got white.
Yeah, well, it's time you get some kind of color now. This black hair you have, James. Come on.
It's boring.
Orange. It's very boring.
Yeah, it's boring.
I want to tell you that, but I didn't want to tell you, but it's really. I'm glad you said it yourself. Here is Caps going forward with it. Long ball from Hippolyte. Very interesting how Hippolyte has gone to a right back position, isn't it? And Christopher, who started the game at right back, he's gone into advanced, almost a wide midfielder, pushing forward.
Yeah, versatility.
Yeah, I suppose that's the order of the day. So Miracle Ministries looking to make another substitution.
Justin Augustine is coming in.
Yep, Justin Augustine. We'll have to wait and see who is coming off. It seems to be, is it Thorne? Yes, it is Thorne.
Well, there we go. That's Hansi Beans. Seems to be having a serious conversation of sorts.
So De Silva sends it forward. The keeper comes, punches. Adams just couldn't get the control of it. this is French. Adams is down. And French looking for the shot. Eventually really rolls towards the keeper. So it's going to be a throw for Caps. See another substitution. Let's see, Caps is making another substitution here.
Keon Codrington is the man set to come in.
Yes, so Codrington. And coming in for, has he gone over to the far side? Yes, Codrington, we can tell you for sure. Holder is off and Codrington is on.
Keon Kissoon is also the new man in as well. So getting a run out. Team of course comfortably 6-1 ahead. So Christopher has been replaced. One of the better players in the match.
Yeah, he has
Emmanuel Christopher.
Yeah, that's a good game. So Kissoon has gone wide on that right side. So there is the substitution. Codrington on and Holder off. And Kissoon on and Christopher off. Well, here is the ball played towards Kissoon. He's going to get his first touch. Does well. Comes inside. Sends it across. This could be a chance. And well defended there by Miracle Ministries. But it's played right up towards Hippolyte. Hippolyte coming in field with it now. But doing a little bit too much. And it's going to be a free kick. I think it's going to be a yellow card for Hippolyte. Yes, Hippolyte is the man getting the yellow. So the second player from Caps going into the referee's notebook. Just about 4.5 minutes left. Don't think there's going to be too much added on time. So there's a slight drizzle as the umbrellas are out. Long ball played forward, but it's going to go. Long ball forward by Doldron. This is Sean Paul. Gets it in field, but it's picked up by Edwards. Plays a good ball wide towards Kissoon. Kissoon very eager, trying to play that ball towards Thomas Robertson, but it's won back here by Thomas. Thomas does well, going forward with it now. Looks around, looking for some support. Gets his support. Good support from Da Silva. Da Silva, long ball. Hope is on his bike. This is Hope, he goes down. The referee is awarded a free kick, and it's going to be Miracle Ministries. They've got a free kick in a very good position.
Yeah, I think McAdam Charles is living dangerously there. He got a finals to play. Was almost the last man. He went full-blooded into the back of Hope, and he's fortunate to escape without a card there.
So the free kick is going to be taken. Looks like Da Silva is the man over the ball. See another substitution for Caps. Jameek Davis is the man coming on. And give you a minute who is being substituted. So Doldron is the man off, and number 19, that is Davis, the man on. So here's the free kick. Adams is over the ball, chips it, but the keeper dive into his left, but that ball was certainly going out of play. Here he punches it. And Miracle Ministries trying to put some pressure on now. And it's going to be a free kick. Yes, it is going to be a free kick.
Yeah, giving away a free kick. I'm not sure that was going wide though, Colin Murray.
Well,
I think he under-hit it though.
We'll have to look at it again. I thought it was
Maybe
going wide.
Maybe made it a bit more than it was, but he certainly didn't take any chances.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look at that free kick again, James.
What he could have done perhaps as a goalkeeper, perhaps use a bit more of his footwork to get across there. Wasn't it with any real power?
Very debatable. But here's that ball that came back in, punched it, and really and truly Hope just couldn't control it. Well, the goalkeeper being changed, Rivers.
No, when last have you seen that?
Yep.
Two goalkeepers being substituted in the same match.
And the keeper is Marcelo Phillips.
Number 2.
So Marcelo Phillips, the man coming on. So there it is, Marcelo Phillips on for Nikolai Rivers. And Jameek Davis on for Adonis Doldron. There's confirmation of those substitutes.
Yeah, I think just looking back, I think that captain Isaiah Joseph is very fortunate to still be on the field after that earlier challenge. It's debatable whether he was the last defender or not, but I still feel though that in a position like that, I'll tell you after.
Well, there's Mayers putting it across, and good defending in the end from Thomas, but it's going to be a corner for Caps. We'll just have to wait and see how much added on time there is.
Yeah, I was surprised that he didn't get a card though. Normally if you get a foul in that area, there's a card that follows.
I don't think it would have been a red because he made an attempt to play the ball, which is important. Well, gave that impression that he made an attempt to play the ball. I think we saw that a little earlier in the game between Fatima and St. Anthony's when Edwards was given a red card for Fatima, and you know, he made an attempt to play the ball and the referee red carded him. Fatima appealed it and they won the appeal because once you make an attempt to play the ball and you're the last man, it doesn't really matter. Here is 3 minutes of added on time. We're in the first of those 3 minutes. They pull it in possession, bangs it across. Adams heads it away. Hope trying to get involved. But here's Mears. Has the shot. Keeper doesn't hold on cleanly. But no one is there.
More importantly, he got his body behind it.
That's right.
That's what you need, especially in wet conditions.
So just a minute and a half left in this game, and Caps, Carapichaima East, heading towards the Central Zone final, and they're going to be playing Chaguanas North.
Yeah, that's a matchup that many are looking forward to. Carapichaima had their sixth season unbroken streak as Central Zone champions, broken by Chaguanas North in 2012. Prior to that, they went 6 seasons straight as Central Zone champions, so they'll have something to prove. It's a revenge match, perhaps.
Who are you looking at favourites in that, James? Is it easy for you now to pick the favourites?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Very hard to tell.
It's going to be. I think both teams have had good wins. And, you know, the Miracle Ministries team, in my view, have put up a much better fight than Presentation.
Yeah, if anything, based upon the opposition that they faced, I do think you're quite right that Miracle Ministries are a much better team than Presentation College. If that's anything to judge by.
Yeah, and Caps were very decisive. I thought, in Thomas Robertson, their midfield, Hippolyte, Thomas Robertson, David, Truckman, they were pretty good. Ball played down. We're just coming up to the 93 minutes now, or the 3 minutes of added on time. We should hear the referee's whistle in any moment now, as the ball is trying to play it upfield. Adams does well, but eventually it's picked up here as the referee going in now to here's a shot going way over the bar, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Miracle Ministries. I would expect after that kick is taken, the referee is going to blow the whistle.
Yeah, it can't be long now. Sure, everybody's going to be happy to change into some dry clothes.
We're just coming up to the 4th minute. So the referee, no doubt, as that goal kick is taken, because it's nearly 4 minutes. And there is the whistle. The referee indicates that it's all over here. The second semi-final won comfortably by Carapichaima East, beating Miracle Ministries, the championship division final winners by 6-1. Really and truly, at the end of it, James, a comfortable victory.
Yeah, I think the cream came to the top, and just that bit of quality extra, Carapichaima above Miracle Ministries. They've had a good season, a decent season, winning the Central Zone Championship division. But Carapichaima, well, they played in a much tougher division, and they've got a school that has a long history and pedigree, and I think that just shone through in the end, and they deservedly move on to the finals against Chaguanas North.
Yeah, certainly deserving winners here by 6-1. An easy victory by Carapichaima East against Miracle Ministries. Really and truly, they control the game, and they fully deserve their victory. The Miracle Ministries team, I don't think they were 6-1 worse off than Carapichaima East, but they made some very dreadful mistakes at the back, and they paid the price. Let's have a look at the highlights.
And this highlights is going to be one-sided, warning in advance, and the green men early would get going. Josiah Hippolyte with a shot. Brereton had to get low. Miracle Ministries, well, they didn't have many chances at goal. That was one of them. And I mentioned that name Josiah before. Well, here it is again. This time, squeezing it around the wall. Josiah Hippolyte past the goalkeeper. Perhaps could have done better. And that was one to Carapichaima. Later on, this happened. Oh yeah, you're going to enjoy that one. Have another look. That's Katie and Thomas Robertson. You're going to be hearing more from him. His coach certainly would be proud looking on at that. And then that challenge, winning it in a really good area. And Josiah, well, this time he just couldn't find the far corner, did he? Hippolyte. And just before halftime, that happened. Ethan Trotman getting on the end of it. Brereton got to be asking himself some questions. And class is in session. And just before the half, they would get another one, perhaps one of the best of the lot. Tyrese David doing all the hard work and showing the end product that is sometimes always necessary. Not much Brereton could have done. And there we go. Some party chicks for your entertainment. That was how it stood at halftime, 4-0. And then it was more of the same in the second, as the green men came forward again. And this time, as cool as you'd like, getting his second of the match, Thomas Robertson. Just steering it past the goalkeeper. That made it 5. And how about this for some happy feet? And then the defender and the goalkeeper making a meal of trying to clear it. And this was the hat-trick. That's because the hungry wolf was at the doorstep to pounce on it. And that was a 6th goal for Carapichaima. Miracle Ministry, though, did get a gift in the end. And it was that man to get that goal there. French kiss with love from Miracle Ministries. And they made it 6-1, something to write home about. But in the end, it was too little, too late, because when that whistle blew, it meant that Carapichaima moved on to the finals with a 6-1 win.
So yes, a comfortable victory in the end for Carapichaima. Let's have a quick look at the stats. 19 shots to 6, 11 shots from Carapichaima East, 5 from on target, 5 from Miracle Ministries. The fouls 8 to 4. 2 yellow cards for Carapichaima East, none for Miracle Ministries, no red cards, 1 offside for Carapichaima East. There were 3 corners given to Carapichaima East, then 4 saves to 5, and the possession 75 to 25. So those are the stats, really showing you that Carapichaima East were the dominant team here this afternoon and they enter the Central Zone final. Let's go down to Hans. He's got the man of the match with him.
On the pitch, the man of the match, Caden Thomas Robertson. Congratulations to you. We're joined by Maria Luis Gonzalez, our SSFL President, Cassandra Richardson, Coca-Cola brand specialist, and Tara Bansi, chairperson of the Central Zone of the Secondary Schools Football League. We say congratulations. This is also yours, Caden. Caden, you raised the shirt you showed us for Coach Kern. Tell us why.
Because that is my club coach with Evolution FC, and I just wanted to shout him out after Miracle unfortunately dropped him from the coaching job after a loss against CIC, so that one was for clean.
All right, how do you prepare for your next match?
Well, same mindset. I find it did good today. A very good improvement from the course of the season, and the boys came out and played and we did the thing.
Let's talk a little bit about your hat trick, all right? Because 3 goals in this game, really big.
Yeah, well, I finally get the opportunity to think, because when as the season has been going on, I wasn't ready yet now. And as the season go along, I get better and I improve and everything get up to mark. So I'm able to showcase my talent and do the right things today.
Well, congratulations to you on your hat trick, and congratulations to you on being man of the match. Well deserved, Caden Thomas Robertson. You all remember the name. We get ready to speak to our coaches right now. Coach Zambrano, where did it go wrong today?
Well, the first half we had a couple of challenges because the middle was being left open. Second half we went into the changing room, had a talk, make some tactical changes. We had a way better second half, keeping out the shots, strengthening the defense. It's just the better team won today. So moving forward, we're going to practice and come back again for the Big 5.
How do you work and build the program as you all continue to move towards that Big 5?
Well, we have a lot of work to do. It's practice, 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 more changes, study the rest of the teams, study the strategy, revamp, refocus, keep working hard and go again.
Who do you see as the biggest competition in the Big 5?
Well, the biggest competition in the Big 5, we lost to them. That's the team we see as the biggest competition in the Big 5, but not ruling out all the rest of the teams. All the teams in the Big 5, in my opinion, are strong teams, and we had to take each game as a final.
Thank you very much, Coach Zambrano. All the best as you move into the Big 5. Right now, joined by coach of Carapichaima East Secondary School, defending Central Zone Coca-Cola Intercol champions. Do you think you have what it takes to take it again this year?
Yeah, for sure. We didn't play for 2 weeks, but after this game, yeah, we have it. We had a little rusty in the middle. We had to improve in that, but we could have it this year.
How exactly are you going to prepare the boys for the next game?
Well, technically, I had to prepare them and motivate them for the next game.
Well, we look forward to the final. We saw a lot of goals today from Chaguanas North, and we saw a lot of goals from Carapichaima East as well. So all the best to you, coach.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
As they continue to celebrate, we get ready to head to the East tomorrow for the semi-finals in the Coca-Cola Intercol East Zone. Trinity College East going up against St. Augustine Secondary School. And also we get ready for Sawa North Secondary going up against Arima North Secondary School. Well, here at the Attobolden Stadium, we had 2 big games today. Carapichaima East walking away with a victory 6-1 over Miracle Ministries, and we also had Chaguanas North Secondary School taking it over Presentation College. So there's the score confirmation of this last matchup. Carapichaima East 6, Miracle Ministries 1. Well, till next time, I'm Hans Devines. Thank you so much for watching. We bring you more Coca-Cola Intercol action as the week progresses. Till next time, we leave you with some images of today.